Hey everybody, welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play with Heroic Legacy. Oh ho! This is gonna be episode 19. And yeah, we got some things planned today, some building, some we're gonna try to basically, hey there I am. We're gonna basically try to transfer over a zombie villager right now actually. Try to transfer over a zombie villager and get some villagers in our area. We're pretty lonely. We want to maybe get some a villager up there, maybe a little cleric, and then get some farmers over there, and get some I don't know, maybe some fishermen over there. We'll see what we kind of get, but we want to kind of build up our area with some villagers. So let me go ahead and get over there so I can show you what I've got planned. See if we can find one too. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully find a zombie villager over here. There's literally so much stuff over here that it should be pretty easy to find something. And we're gonna basically get it to follow us like through here. This might be a terrible idea. So basically you get it to follow us through there and then trap it in there, and then we got the weakness and the gold apple potions to transfer it back to a normal villager, and we should get pretty good trades because of that. So that might be nice, and maybe we can even get like a mending book closer by and stuff like that. So we definitely want some villagers, but we gotta find one. So let me go ahead and see if I can find one, and then we'll try to trap it and basically turn it back to a villager, a normal human. Alright, so we got a day just restarting here, and we didn't excuse me, we didn't find any of those zombie villagers. So we're just gonna go ahead and start on our build. No, I haven't said anything about it yet, but that's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and start on our build, and during the night times we'll go ahead and take a break from it and try to find some more of those zombie villagers and turn them into what they are going to be. Alright, so what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to make like a big furnace room, right? So I'm thinking smokestacks and well, if it's a furnace room, right, we're gonna try to get rid of the wood look. We have a lot of wood, and we did a pretty good job implementing some stone and stuff into this one with the wood look. But since it is gonna be like a furnace room, we're talking like, you know, maybe putting some fire and stuff in there. I want it to be mostly out of stone, right? So if we had wood there, it really wouldn't be so thematic. So this is gonna be kind of difficult because we have stone here and then the wood. We have a lot of wood and not just a building of stone. So what I'm gonna try to do is keep it looking similar, right? So we have, if it's elevated, we're gonna try to put it right here. That way when we kind of come out here, we can see all areas, and eventually we can, you know, link them together, right? So I'm thinking kind of out there, closer to that side of the island. And we're gonna want to basically like have like a little dock on the outside, just like our building over here. Since we are going to elevate it, we want it to be similar, but we're not using wood, so that's going to be a little difficult. So let me show you what I have. So this is a polished basalt. Regular basalt looks like this, which kind of looks like wood, but this definitely has that same grainy wood look, right? So we're going to have these pillars that almost have like a similar, right? Very similar to the wood we've been using. So we're gonna use that as our like outlines, just like here. We're gonna use those as our little stilts, right? We got stilts on all of them sticking up. So that's what we're gonna use for our stilts. It's gonna be a little stronger, and it's gonna be more modern, right? Like as if this has kind of all been here, and we're kind of making this now. We're turning it into something of our own, but it's still gotta match, right? So without wood, that's gonna be a little difficult, but we're gonna try our best. I'm thinking maybe some sort of color, because it would look really good, right, to do all basalt. Like that looks really good. The floor, like almost like a darker cobblestone, but I don't want this build to be so dull and just like colorless. So I'm thinking if we do something like this, right? So we have the brick, gives it some color. And then we throw in this granite and polished granite, so like it kind of looks like the bricks are deteriorating a little bit, gives it different textures, but still looks nice together. We might use that for the flooring, And like I would love to use like nether bricks, right? Like that looks good, but I don't want it to be like just a nether build, right? So I want it to be something that would look good around here and you know, kind of matches what we've been doing. We could even use like some stone bricks, but I didn't want that to be the full floor, right? See how colorless that looks? I think the bricks do a nice job at giving it some color, giving it some textures without, you know, completely making it look like this dark, scary build, right? We want it to be like a furnace room. We're going to have some smokestacks coming out of it. Not exactly sure how I want to do that yet. We're going to kind of wing it a little bit, but we're getting a little idea of what materials we want to use. I feel like we can basically use anything in this box, and then maybe we could try to implement some other types of basalt and stuff in there, but I don't want it to be just a black build, right? Super dark or anything. I'm also thinking some black concrete might look nice, or maybe some gray concrete. So I'm going to try all this out. We'll get a platform going with this. I'm for sure wanting to use the polished basalt. And then we'll see, we'll try out some other things once the outline's there. That way we can actually see what it'll look like in full. This little scale is a little nice, but overall it's not giving us the full effect of it. And the reason why I want to do this is literally I have two furnaces, right? I have a blast furnace here and then a smoker here, but when I come back from like a big mining trip or we need to get a lot of stone, those take a while, and I've had to like, I put furnaces up here, right? I put furnaces up here, and I mean, I didn't want to leave it that way, right? But I used it for the meantime. We got a lot of coal now, and this is kind of in our storage area, as you can see our little Christmas tree there. But but we need something bigger, something that we can just, you know, a little more automatic. I'm thinking adding some redstone into the build. So we'll do some furnaces with hoppers, minecart tracks going over it, a big chest, and that way we just we can get it a whole bunch a lot fast, and it'll just all put it into one chest, or maybe we'll do a shulker box system. But yeah, we want it to be a little more automatic and just, you know, plug it in, throw it all in there, and good to go, right? So that's what we're going for, something that we can get a lot of stuff smelting with. And that means it's got to be, like, I don't want it to be so big. Like, oh no. I don't want it to be so big. Like, I want it to match what we have. But we can make it, I think we can make a good size. Like, this is a good size if it was just a furnace room, right? So we can, I'll see what I can do. It might be a little bigger. Maybe it'll be a little wider and less tall, and then we'll have some smokestacks coming out of it. Not sure exactly what we'll do, but we'll figure it out. And so it is nighttime, so I'm going to go ahead and quickly go see if we can find a zombie villager now. All right, so still no zombie villagers yet, but we're still trying. But I got this outline set up over here, so as you can see, this is kind of where it's going to be placed. Not kind of, that's where it's going to be placed. And I've got an idea, and this is literally going to be so hard to implement because it's going to be, I'm doing basically all stone on it. I'm not doing any wood. It's going to be a little different, but I'm hoping that when it's all done, once we got like, we'll still try to put maybe some decorations and stuff on the outside. I think those really just add a lot to it. I'm not sure how it's going to look with just all stone like that, but it is what it's going to be. It's going to be real industrial looking, but I'm still going to try to give it this same character, the same look. So here's the outline. I know I told you guys bricks, but I think I'm going to go with the stone bricks. I tried it out in a creative world, had an idea of what I'm going to go for, and I think the stone bricks are going to look best, and I'll give you reasons why once the whole build's done. And then we're going to do 4 smokestacks back here, just like this. And we'll have the big building here. We'll have some redstone in here, so it probably won't be as big inside. But that's how you do interior design. So let's go ahead and get going on this, get building, and we'll hope that it looks good in the end, because I put some effort into trying to figure out how this build's gonna look. and I'm hoping it turns out good. So let's get going. Up to build mode. Ready, set, go. All right, so the swamp people were already pretty techie. They were pretty smart with things like the enchanting table and the silo over here. But what you didn't know was that they were also industrial with their new build, the super automatic smelter factory. Super automatic smelter factory. And yeah, so they learned pretty soon that they could basically have 15 different furnaces going automatically all at the same time. How, you may ask? With their super fast automatic smelter factory thing. 15 furnaces, all automatic. Let's show you how it works. So we got our fuel in the back. I'm just gonna use some wood. and we're gonna use some clay, and you can see it enters these mine carts that are on both sides, and there's some on the back. And then once it's in there, bam, hit the lever, turns it on, and of course, since there was only 15 items in there, there's no more in the mine cart. Turn it off, and right away you'll see that they turned off. All the terracotta was entered using these hoppers into this chest, and now we have all of our items. So what we could do is basically fill this up with coal and fill this up with whatever we're gonna try to basically put into the furnace, right? Whether it's ore or stone or cobblestone, whatever it needs to be, in this case clay, right, to get the terracotta. It'll just happen basically 15 times as fast as it would be with just the one furnace, and of course about 4 times as fast as me clicking into each and every one, if not faster than 4 times, right? And so let me show you what we got up here. Wow, that teleported me through the window. All right, let's go back down there and not die. Don't kill me. All right, so up here we've got the 2 hopper mine carts. They take from the chest right away, and they're faster than hoppers too, because they don't put it out, they just take it, so they take it really fast. And then these hoppers underneath are taking it basically one at a time as it passes. And with the hoppers take out slowly, so they take out one and then put it into the furnace right away. And so that's why we have all these power rails on here, so that it just gives one to each one, and it disperses it evenly and not more into one or less into the other. And then of course we have the minecart powered at the end, so that it doesn't stop at the end, but it turns back around and goes the other way. Basically, there's hoppers underneath all these powered rails. The bottom one is all for the fuel, whether that's coal or wood, and puts it into the furnace. And then of course this is what our input is, whatever we're trying to smelt. And underneath here, these are more powered rails, and so these basically get all the input. This is all the fuel, and then this lever up here is powering this block, which powers all of these rails, because it's directly inputting it into the side of the block, which is this one. And of course these are all connected, and then the same here as well. So all of these are being powered by this one lever. The ones at the end, don't die, are being powered by this lever, and then the power rails underneath the minecarts are powered by this one. So pretty nice. It's pretty compact. The only other way of doing an automatic thing like this is using all hoppers. So the minecart looks good. I had some designs and stuff in here. We've got the roof. Let's go ahead and take a look from a distance a little bit. So we've got the smokestacks in the back. Go ahead and land over here. Got the smokestacks in the back, and this was a really hard build because of how different it is from all the other ones, right? There's no wood at all on this build, and I think it turned out pretty good. We're not done yet. I'm going to add like some plants and leaves and vines, and I'm gonna make it more swamp-like looking. Right now it's really industrial looking, and that really stands out like a sore thumb. So we're gonna add some plants and stuff, maybe some vines hanging down below it, maybe wrapping around it. It's still the swamp, right? And there's basically so much moisture with all the water. We're literally on stilts, so we're gonna have to add more plants to it. We're gonna add some more like these different things around it, the stairs above it, give it the curves. Right now it's kind of, it has dimensions, but it's not as dimensional as we would want it. So we're gonna add those curves, add the edges, add the plants, add more lights, because right now it's really dark, especially in comparison to our other builds. Add some more light, and then of course the smokestacks look real nice up there with the underneath those ones. We have the hay bales, which is why it's going farther up with the campfires. But overall, I think it turned out really good. We've got some interior decorating to do. I might have to move our furnaces maybe forward. I wanted to maybe implement some sort of redstone lamp up there to where it kind of lights up as the furnaces light up, or maybe some note blocks. So as it's like power, as it's giving out inputs, whatever our input is, the minecarts, as the minecarts pass by, maybe the note blocks go off. I'm not sure. Maybe just high tech it up a little bit, make it a little more interesting. But we're gonna have to decorate the outside and decorate the inside, and definitely light this thing up a lot more. But you can see the smokestacks lit up with the campfires up there, make it look real nice. So I can already picture in my mind what it's gonna look like. So I'll have to just prove to you guys that this is actually gonna be a nice build. So got the roof is pretty interesting. Got like diagonals and patterns and stuff, and then the glass at top looks nice. And then we've also got the back, which is similar but looks good as well. And you can see the fire in there through there. But yeah, I think it turned out really good. Looks nice. Looks kind of scary. Looks swampy. I think we can definitely make it more swamp-like. So I'm hoping you guys are liking it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And also, I put some beehives in here. If it wasn't nighttime, we got some bees running around here. So yeah, I think we've done a lot so far. Let's see. Also, we'll have to see how it turns out in the end. But I think we're gonna have to call it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and be ready for the next one. We're gonna be decorating or figuring out what to do with the inside here. I had some other ideas to maybe like add some water features as if it's cooling down the furnaces, like the fire here. I had some other ideas to implement some more redstone type stuff in here, so be ready for that. And then of course the decorations on the outside, the leaves and all of that, make it look more swampy. I think don't judge me yet, all right? Wait till the next episode and then you can say something bad about it, all right? All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Leave some feedback, leave some comments. Let me know what you think of the episodes. Let me know what you think of everything that we've been doing. Any kind of feedback is always helpful for me. But until next time, I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a great day, and enjoy your guys' Minecraft. Later, have a good weekend, and bye-bye.